I used to spend hours replaying conversations in my head, stressing over whether I said the right thing. And when it came to making big decisions, it was total paralysis. Sound familiar? Why does our brain do this to us? And more importantly, how do we stop? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to break free and start taking action. Welcome back. Do you ever feel like your mind just won't shut off? And you constantly analyze, second guess, and wait for the right moment. But the more you analyze, the harder it gets to act, turning even the smallest choices into overwhelming obstacles. And overprocessing isn't just frustrating, it also consumes your precious time, your courage, and your opportunities. But here's the truth. Your mind is designed to help you make decisions. But when overthinking takes over, it does the opposite. It holds you back. It convinces you that thinking more leads to better choices, but in reality, it only creates doubt and hesitation. While you're stuck debating, others are moving forward, turning ideas into reality. But breaking free isn't complicated. In this video, we're diving into amazing practical strategies to quiet your mind, help you trust your instincts, and confidently take action. Because it's time to stop waiting, stop doubting, and start moving forward. Let's get into it. Your mind should be a guide, not a maze. Yet thinking too much can turn it into a loop of doubts and hesitation. Rather than creating certainty, it traps you in hesitation, making the action feel impossible. No one ever begins with complete assurance. Progress comes from movement, not endless contemplation. Those who achieve their goals don't wait until they feel fully ready. They take the first step despite uncertainty. Credibility isn't a prerequisite for action, it's a result of it. Every moment spent stuck in thought is a moment taken from real opportunities. Believe me, it is just a habit. And just like any habit, it can be replaced with a better one. So start small, take action, give yourself grace. Your mind isn't set in stone. Your habits, your opinions, the way you handle stress, you can change all of it. And once you realize that, you'll start seeing how much control you actually have over your life. And remember, your thoughts don't define you, your actions do. Think about all the ideas you've put on hold, waiting for everything to fall in place. But instead of searching for a flawless plan, what if you simply started? Worrying only holds power when you allow it. The only way to break free is to shift from thought to action. So here are 8 steps that will help you to stop overthinking and start taking action. Number 1. Figure out what's causing your overthinking. The hardest part of shaking off overthinking is figuring out why it happens in the first place. Most of the time, it's fueled by fear, uncertainty, or past experiences. Maybe you're scared of failing, unsure about the future, or still carrying the weight of something that didn't go your way before, like a tough breakup, a job rejection, or a failed project. The best way to deal with this? Pay attention to your insights. What runs through your mind when you're faced with a challenge or decision? Do you automatically assume the worst? Do you freeze up, afraid of making the wrong move? Noticing these patterns is the first step to breaking free. Number 2, stop letting negative thoughts in. Once you know where your excessive thinking is coming from, it's time to challenge those thoughts. The problem with negative thinking, it feels automatic. Your brain just goes there before you even realize it. For example, let's say you're worried about an upcoming test. Your mind might start telling you, I'm going to fail, I'm just not smart enough. But is that actually true? Have you studied? Have you done well in similar situations before? Instead of letting doubt control your actions, reframe your perceptions into something real. I've got this. I know more than I think I do. I've handled tough exams before, and I can do it again. Your brain likes to assume the worst, but you don't have to believe everything it tells you. Number 3, set boundaries. Stepping away from overthinking is simpler than you think. The truth is that if you let it in, it will take up all the space in your head. That's why setting limits is so important. Decide what deserves your attention and what doesn't. Because not every thought needs to be entertained. and not every decision requires endless debate. If this is hitting home for you, don't just watch, take action. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's tackle this together. Step 4. Take a deep breath and reset your mind. Next time your mind starts racing, pause. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. It sounds simple, but it actually works. Your breathing has a direct impact on your body and mind, helping to calm stress and bring you back to the present. Another trick, meditation. A great way to shift your focus is by engaging in something physical. And you don't need to sit in silence for an hour. Just 5 minutes a day in a quiet spot can do wonders. There's no one way to meditate, so try a few techniques and see what helps you quiet your mind. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Because the goal isn't to ignore your concerns, but to stop them from completely taking over. Number 5. Stop living in what-ifs and some days. Overthinking traps you in either the past, like you might think I should have done this differently, or about the future, what if everything goes wrong? The problem is neither of those places actually exists. Life is happening right now. The more you stay in the present, the less power your anxious inner dialogues have over you. Ask yourself, what can I do in this instance? Then do that. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to take that next step. Number 6. Take action. Waiting for the perfect time holds you back more than failure ever could. The truth is that execution creates clarity, not the other way around. Start messy, start small, just start. Those who achieve great things don't wait for certainty. They move forward, even when doubt lingers. You don't need the perfect plan, you need movement. Write the first sentence, make the first call, and take the first step. The momentum will automatically follow. Obsessing won't disappear overnight, but the more you act, the less it bothers you. So stop waiting. Your breakthrough begins the second you do. Remember, thinking too much creates problems that don't exist, because it is just a repeated pattern of thoughts. Initiatives create solutions that truly matter. Number 7. Trust your first instinct and decide fast. Overthinking feels like caution, but in reality, it's just hesitation in disguise. Your brain is wired with both fast and slow thinking, one instinctive, the other analytical. While analysis has its own place, overthinking constantly drains your energy. Instead of hesitating over every decision, trust your first instinct for everyday choices. Make a decision and move forward without mentally replaying every possible scenario. Action beats perfection, and momentum is built through quick, confident steps. The more you trust yourself, the easier it gets to stop overguessing. Number 8. Break the perfectionism trap. A major reason people overthink: they believe everything must be flawless before they begin. But perfection is an illusion that keeps you stuck. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for progress. Accept that mistakes are part of growth and that taking imperfect action is better than waiting indefinitely. Challenge yourself to complete tasks without overanalyzing, whether it's sending an email, starting a project, or making a decision. The more you practice letting go of unrealistic standards, the easier it becomes to act with confidence. Progress builds with every imperfect step forward. So, overthinking is like a cycle that keeps you stuck, but now you have the power to overcome it. The most successful people aren't the ones who never doubt themselves. They're the ones who push forward despite their doubts. Because every breakthrough, every success story started with a single choice. And the only difference between those who remain stuck and those who move forward is the decision to try. Doubt will always be there, but so will the chance to rise above it. So the next time your mind spirals into endless doubts, don't ask what if. Ask, what's my next step? Growth happens when you learn to challenge your own mind and shift your focus toward action. Until next time, keep moving forward, keep growing, and trust yourself more. You're capable of more than you think. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one shift in mindset that helped you overcome overthinking? Drop it in the comments. If this video helps you, share it with someone who's going through a tough time. Like, share, and turn on the notifications to empower your steps. See you in the next one.